Hi. I already live streamed this night. It's a little while later, and I saw something on Tumblr that I really related to, and I just wanted to just do a little mini rant about it because I hate when people do this to me, and I want you to know that it bugs me, and I hate it. Even though no one really watches these videos except for Marin, because Marin's a trooper. That looks like it was like sassy, but no, it's not. Anyways, I hate when I tell people that I draw or ask someone what to draw and they say that I should draw them. I did once. I was talking to this girl. I was sitting there with my drawing book and I was like, I don't know what to draw. What should I draw? She was like, you should draw me. I was like, okay, I'll try it for once. And she turned to the side and she was like, just draw me from profile. And I was like, okay. So I started like drawing her and she was like moving around. I'm not mad at her. I mean, like, there were people out there, they were talking to her. My thing is, though, that she was like, I like to take a lot of time when I'm drawing something. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, you have ADHD, like you draw something in an hour that could take someone else an hour and a half. Let me tell you something. I do work fast, but I like to take my sweet time, and I like to try to make everything perfect, or as perfect as I can get it. And like I finished, like it took me 10 to 15 minutes, and I drew like her basic outline, but I wasn't happy with it. And yeah, so I was like trying to perfect it. And she was like, there were a couple of guys who were playing like football that we knew, and she was like getting up to go play football with them. And I was just like, no, let's take a picture. And she's like, no, I can hold still. And like I was trying to draw her, and it was just a pain in my butt. I hate when people tell me to draw them because I'm just like, you're gonna move and you're gonna mess up my entire drawing thing. And plus, it's kind of egotistical to be like, oh, draw me. Like, I'm just like, I don't want to draw you. I want to draw something. First of all, it doesn't move. Second of all, it doesn't talk. And third of all, that won't take my drawing when I'm done with it. Like, that's mostly what people want when they want someone to draw them, is they want to take it with them. And I'm just like, I'm sorry if when I draw something, I like to keep it, and I like to sign it, and I like to have it in my drawing book. I don't like to tear out pieces and give them away to people. Like, if I do on a separate piece of paper, or if I'm doodling on your paper, then yeah, give it to you, most likely. Sometimes not. But if I'm drawing, like, in my drawing book, I'm like, no, I'm not giving you my drawing. Because it's in my book, and I like keeping my drawings in my book. I don't know why. But I also like when I draw something to put like in my binder or something, so that there's something on the front of it, so that it looks cool. People are like, "Oh, can I have that?" I'm just like, "No, you can have it when I draw something else that I like." But that won't probably be for a couple of months. But anyways, I'm just also like, when you tell someone that you can sing in their life, or that you sing, and they're like, "Oh, sing for me." It's kind of like as soon as someone tells you to sing for them, you just like forget every song that you know. You're just like sitting there like, happens to me like every time, and I end up singing a song that just doesn't suit my voice, like my vocal range and stuff. It just makes me sound like a shoddy singer. I also love people. I tell people like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I actually have to considering getting a third one, and they're like, oh, what's your channel name? And I'm just like, we're gonna look it up. No one ever remembers Julia Video, even though it's like a catchy name, like Julia Video. But the way it's spelled, it's just kind of like, anyways. With the way it's spelled, I know that no one's ever going to look up my channel when I tell them in person, and they're not anywhere near a computer or a piece of paper. And then I'm like, oh, there's Julia Vlog Video. People are like, oh, I'll look that up. And I'm just like, I kind of don't want you to. I feel like people should watch Julia video. I don't know. It's not like I'm ashamed of things I put up on Julia Vlogio, but it's like I don't want someone's first impression of me to be what they see on this channel, because like obviously it is like the real me, but at the same time it's like swearing and stuff, and I don't swear a lot in real life. Like I know some people just think that I sit around and cuss, but you know, I know some people that just cuss like everywhere. Like I just like see posts everywhere. I don't swear that much. Like for the most part. Sometimes like when I'm around certain people I feel really comfortable and I'm just like, yeah, I'll just swear. Like I don't sit around and you know, I don't like sit around and swear all the time. Which I know some people do, and you know, some people use swear words as like a filler. Like they're sitting there like, oh yeah, like fucking like no, like shit, you know. And I'm just like, why do you need to sit there and swear when you're not swearing about anything? When I swear about something, it's usually because I'm feeling really emotional about something. Like my nose, no, I'm kidding. Like something that's like bugging me. Like, like my ex-boyfriend, he was an asshole. Or when I'm like, when I'm trying to be funny, sometimes I'll swear. Like, if the joke, like if it's appropriate with like joke, the comedy, I'm holding something, sorry. No, not like if it's appropriate with like the joke that I'm telling, then I'll swear. But I don't like sit around like when I'm just talking, just being like, yeah, I'm like fucking. So this bitch in the video was like, yeah, I saw this girl the other day. And I'm like, rappers. I like listening to rap. I listen to rap. I love Hoodie Allen. I like Eminem. I don't know why. Like my top two rappers are white guys, but you know. And I like a Jerry, even though I'm not a rapper, listening with the flow things. But like, I'm not a singer. I just rap pretty. That's from Hoodie Allen. Anyways, like, I don't understand how someone can just like swear that much in real life. Like I understand it's like a song, but I mean like anyone that just swears that much, I'm just like, why are you swearing so much for? And like people that are just like, oh man, I stepped on this fucking rock the other day, man, shit, like it hurts so fucking bad. I'm just like, excuse me. Like I didn't swear when Harley stepped on me. When I walked in the room and like Tyler was there and he was like, oh shit, like oh my god. Because like obviously like I had stepped on by a horse and my foot was like turning purple and swollen. It's like, oh shit. And it was just like, yeah, it's what well, I didn't swallow while it was happening, but I was like, I just got like stepped on. Like damn. I was like, I got fucking stepped on. Because that's something that I feel is like appropriate. I don't know, it's like a full grown horse stepped on my foot. I'm just like, yeah, I just got fucking stepped on. Like, it's not like I'm sitting around, like, yeah, I'm just gonna drink some fucking water. Like, I don't understand. And, like, anyone that just calls any girl a bitch, I'm just like, stop, get out of my life. Because let me tell you something. I don't call someone a bitch unless they deserve to be called a bitch. But that's just me. Anyways, this, like, totally took just a turn. I'm still ranting about stuff. Just many rants. Anyways. I was actually at this. I'm trying to remember exactly which thing it was. I think it was Young Ambassadors, which is this program held at the Covey Center, which is in Utah. And if you know the author, Stephen R. Covey, his I guess his son built the Covey Center, which has like a little art museum, and they have like a stage and you know that kind of stuff. They have an upstairs, which I don't think I've ever been in the upstairs, but it's like people can go there to perform. And I don't know if it was Young Ambassadors or if it was Vocal Points. Vocal Points an a cappella group from BYU, and Young Ambassadors is like where they take a bunch of like musical prodigy kids, like kids that play like cello or violin or that kind of stuff, and they all perform. And they always make like jokes about it. Um, well, like in between they try to warm up the crowd, get the crowd laughing a bit, and they have like these videos that they show in between, and they're like, what does harmony mean to you, or that kind of stuff, and like, what does love mean to you, just like that kind of stuff. And anyways, on the point, I was in the little lobby that they had, and this girl that was from some talent agency, she walked up to me, and apparently they actually do this with everyone that they meet. She walks up to me and she says, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but you were like exactly what I've been looking for, like for this certain part. And like, do you have like any like talents? Like any like hidden talents that I can see?" And I was like, "Well, I sing." She was like, "Would you like to like burst out like singing right now for me? Like, will you please like sing something for me?" And I was like, I'm not comfortable with that, because it's like obviously like the place was like jam packed full of people, and I was just like surrounded by other people, and like she was just like all up in my business, and she was like, will you sing for me? Like, will you like sing something for me just like right now? I look so shiny and horrible. She's like, will you sing something for me? And I was just like, no, like like it's like a lot of pressure when just like randomly unprepared someone just like, will you sing something for me? Like, you're a singer, like, will you sing something for me? Or like, oh, I haven't been asked this, but I saw it on the post. It was like people are like, "Oh, you're an actor. Can you like cry on cue like right now? Like, will you cry for me?" Just like, why would I waste my time doing something for you when like you're like demanding it all up in my business? Like, will you please, will you draw me? Will you sing for me? Will you do, will you? And then someone else commented on that. They're like, "Oh, you're a silly serial killer. Will you murder me?" And then someone was like, "The last one is the most likely to happen." I was just like, yes. It's so true. Because it's like, it is a lot of pressure being put on the spot like that. Like, I know people are like, "Oh, but you're like, why is this one piece of hair like mega long?" I don't understand. But like, when someone's just like getting all up in your business, like, "Hey, will you expose your talents for me? Will you please?" I'm just like, the fact that you're all up in my business, asking me to do something that I told you in confidence that you would not ask me to do it, no. Like, I understand if it's like you're at a like party or something, and like if you, well, not, I mean, like if everyone knows that you can sing really well, and like when someone like calls you up onto a stage for some reason, or like when someone like comes up to you like at the beginning of a party and they're like, "Hi, I'm so sorry, but our talent, like our band just like dropped out, and like we're having, I guess, like a little talent show. Will you please like sing for it?" Then you have like some time to prepare. But just like when someone is like just all up in your business, just like immediately like, "Sing something for me, like sing something for me, just like right now, please, just like belt it out. Come on, what's on your mind? Like sing me that song that's in your head right now." And I'm just like, no, like I'll have a song stuck in my head. I apologize for anyone that doesn't get that. It's a favorite record by Fall Out Boy. But just like when someone's like, "Oh, you have a song stuck in your head, why don't you like sing it for me?" And I'm just like, usually when I have a song stuck in my head, it's like one part. Like, oh, I know this guy. And we were on like, I don't know, like a trip, I guess, a little vacation. And it was just like a group of, teenagers. And just randomly he would just go, "'Cause baby, now we got bad blood." And it was like, Can you sing the rest of the song? Because I'm gonna decapitate you right now. If you don't sing anything other than that, hey, like I usually have like one segment stuck in my head, and then like also he would just go, Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes, and then he would just like end it there, and I'm just like, come on, you say sorry just for show. Like no one else. Ugh, I don't know why it doesn't bug anyone else. Like it was like a popular song. This was like at the beginning of the summer, and it was like a popular song. And like for some reason, no one else got bugged by this. But anyways, but you know what I'm saying. Like normally when I get a song stuck in my head, it's always like a one bit of the song. Like sometimes when I get favorite records stuck in my head, I'm just like, I'll stand there and I'll just be like, spin for you like your favorite records used to. Just like ravens. Spin for you like your favorite records used to. I'm just like dancing to it in my head. Because it's stuck in my head. Every song that I've ever loved. Play it again and again. I can't finish that song because it's so copyrighted. My nose is running. I hate it. Let me get a tissue. I'm so way too lazy. Anyways, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, when I do that voice, it means I'm kidding. I was talking to this guy, and I was like, yeah, because I'm like so popular. Like I am like the best person ever. And he thought I was being serious. I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? That is sarcasm voice. That is oh my gosh, I'm like so angry. Like everyone should just like bow down to me because I'm the best person in the whole entire world. It's like, no, I don't actually believe that. I'm saying it to be funny. All I ever do is to be funny, apparently. Anyways, I love how I said mini rant, and this is like 20 minutes long now. I'm sorry. Yet again, the only person that watches these is probably Maren. If anyone like watches all the way through these, it's because they have like you would have to really like me as a person to watch through an entire one of my live streams, like the longer one, like my 35-minute one. One person is muted. I would like to go into my analytics and see who that was. In fact, I'm gonna try and do that. Yeah, I should say bye now. Anyways, I still haven't even turned on the television. It's like, that's how it's. Anyways, I'm gonna like go do stuff now. Okay, bye.